piece behind me. This piece specifically is different from a lot of my work because it's a silicone base mixed in with the resin, and it separates, but it takes a long time to dry. Each layer takes at least 2 weeks to dry, and sometimes even longer depending on how thick it is. And it's hard to know when these are dry because the silicone just sits in pockets basically. Even if you have a fan on it or out in the sun, it's like wet liquid gets trapped behind it and the resin seals it in so it can't dry. So that's the big downfall for production for these, is it takes forever, and each of these pieces has many layers to it. So to think that each layer takes at least 2 weeks to dry, you start adding that up, it is substantial. First off, you don't know what you're gonna get when you're working with the medium. The resin cures up pretty quick, but the silicone takes like 2 weeks to dry and evaporate, and it leaves these like valleys basically, and they're just kind of scattered throughout, but you really don't know where they're going to emerge until about 3 or 4 days in, once it starts drying. So it's kind of like working in the blind a little bit, but once it's dry, you can continue to layer in a vision and kind of go with the flow. Anyway. It's just really cool to touch it. Like all the texture. Feels good.